Can I put these back in the fridge now or what?
Yeah, all right. I'll do it for you.
I got it. We're chilling.
Oh, thanks, sir.
Of course. These are all for me.
Oh, this is where you get the game fuel at, Simp?
Of course.
Ooh.
It's my stockpile. Don't touch it.
This Atlanta FaZe team is the most far ahead Call of Duty team in the history since Complexity 10 years ago. Would you agree with that statement?
I think that statement can be looked at a couple different ways. Yes, I think we have the skill ceiling to be able to be at these top-level Dynasty teams, but I think ultimately it's up to us and the work we put in to actually make what people are saying happen.
Missed this. I don't know about you, brother, but I'm ready to rock and roll.
I'm ready to get going too, and this is the perfect series to start with too, because obviously, one, watching the champions play, always a great time, but even for New York, like, these guys are incredible. They ended up in 3rd place overall, which is great. So the next step for them is, can you actually get a tournament win? Well, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best, and they get the opportunity right out of the gates. Who really needs to rotate if we can just break every hill imaginable, just on point with the aggression. And now the power positions, the quad feed from Simp, 6 spree from him.
Team's going to win a couple of big kills just before being dropped. Simp, all over the kill feed for the map. I would have to say yes. It is not over yet. 10 seconds now for the win. Celium's going to find the kills. Simp's going to keep it going. It's another 5 spree for him. A Demon, 5 seconds now for the win. They're going to hold NYSL in place, and just like that. Oh boy, back. Big wins. Abeezy though. Abeezy though. Across the map, through the carriage they go. In on towards the bomb site, but Abeezy makes the read. Abeezy throws one up top. Is he going to be able to land the stick? No, he lands the shots. Abeezy finds another one. It could be the full ace if he can catch Diamond Con. The shots are in. Diamond Con, run. Don't let it happen. He's coming round the corner. That's the ace for Abeezy. And what a massive round for Atlanta FaZe. It's not going to be enough.
Placer though. He solidifies, man. He gets that last kill. RC's for the 1v3 if there's no time on the clock. The challenge out for the second. Not able to get it. New York Sublime is round 11. Clean and easy on Express. Those plays on offense.
It's all good.
Any moment now. Second tick. There it goes. Oh, well, boy, it's flying by. Speaking of flying, here comes Arsenes. Woohoo! That's a clean B. Oh, baby. 2-man on the point. You have to make a single play now if you are NYSL. It's almost done. They could well get it. They detect no. Players can get on point. It's a 3-1 in control. Chance. Well, who you favouring, mate? Who you honestly favouring off the rip?
It would be hard not to pick FaZe. FaZe 6 seconds, that is all they need, and they're making their move.
Here goes Arsenes, he can make it work out. Mac wins the gunfight. Other trade's going to be there. Celium now making his way forward as well.
Shout fast, guys. Nice.
Undefeated still.
Map number 4. That's the series 3-1 and FaZe looking just as dangerous. The DLC
Who's ready to sign autographs outside?
Maybe dead for now for
Ty, look at my crate, bro.
But not a bad look from FaZe. Fist bump all round. You got to hand it to our current reigning champ.
They're a really good team. They showed that they could beat pretty much everyone. We went in that. I mean, I'm pretty sure very confident because we're us. Like, we're gonna be confident going to any team as long as we have good teamwork, good team morale, good team chem. Like going into that match, like we should be good. But obviously, the thing you want to do versus New York, they're really good at offense on control. So like their control game's really, really good. So you obviously want to go into that, study that, and I'm pretty sure we did win the control. I think we just lost in the S&D.
I think we have to kind of just work together more and kind of rely on, our 2v1s and singling people out and kind of just getting back to, taking the map advantage and kind of just understanding where, like, the entire map and mode and where everyone's at when we're playing. Because I think right now we're kind of just in a spot where we're like autopilot in S&D. And, the small talk isn't there with like, help me here, help me there. And I think once we fix all that, our S&D is going to be back up top.
Yo, someone's cleaning up my kills. Look at my damage. Yo. Who's cleaning up my kills, man? Damage boy. I got no team shots.
Toronto Ultra, it may be their home series, but they have got one hell of an opponent today. Chance. Here we go, mate. Let's get into Garrison. 14-9. It is a devastating performance so far from Atlanta FaZe. To be expected, though. Again, Garrison, a strong one for them regardless. We will see, though, in the point Atlanta go. This could be it. Final few seconds. Kleenex had to win that fight just to stop the clock. And oh boy, Atlanta FaZe. What a dominant performance that was. That number one, that is gone. What a blur that was. So a couple of routes they can take to get inside and onto the bomb site, and Simp's gone for the first. And once again, it's two Ultra players, one of them laying prone, one of them by the window, but they've got every angle covered right now. This is going to be a tough break for FaZe, but they go straight on in, and it's going to be Simp lands the two, and with that, you're going to have a clean sweep. And oh my God, the tiny terrors, they cut on through. Arcetes may have dealt the damage, he drops early. But that was a fantastic retake from FaZe. Insight's going to try to find someone down street. Cell's on the flank, though. Cell, great job. Eyes on the minimap. Here comes the fight, though. 20 seconds left on the clock. The kills are going through. Straight 2v2 now. You've still got players either side of this apartment building. They're going to be able to make the pinch. Eyes on the clock. There's going to be a player on the defuse. Cell's going to check it. There's going to be the kills coming through once again. And Atlanta FaZe as Clinical.
This is where they need to figure something out. It is a 4-man A push off the rip.
Call of Duty fans, you know the drill. It's time to go to an Astro Gaming. Listen in with Atlanta FaZe, a breezy.
Players are wired for the moment. Well, FaZe, we saw them do it on round one on offense. They are right back to going to this B point. The first time they were perfect, had no problems at all. Arcetes trying to set himself up to do the exact same thing once again. The trade's coming through, and Will Abizi knows that he can't quite get out, trying to look for some spawn kills. He's forcing him back. Mondre trying to line up these kills. Gets one, gets away, plays his life. Perfect so far from him.
I mean, look at the movement. Just look at the way he is running through these players. That's 5. But again, it feels like, is he our marquee match player? Is he the featured player? Like, we're not getting off Abizi.
Look, bro,
there's no reason to.
He's
just unreal right now. The marquee match is the next one, but you may as well have given it to him here. That was a great spree. Second ticket B is finished. This could be it. Anyone there from Toronto Ultra to get in position? It is a massacre chance. It's a murder. I haven't even let you say anything in this round, and it's done. There you go.
From Atlanta FaZe. Absolute destruction.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Miles.
I mean, the original just that was the easiest controller I've ever played. As soon as we hit the quad stack, I knew that was over.
No joke, I literally took my shoes off for the last 2 minutes. I started crying. I'm about to start taking my shoes off every time I play.
It's like Priest to do with socks.
Oh yeah, I'm going to start taking my shoes off every time I play.
I'm about to take my underwear off.
I'd say the person with the best game day vibes is MC. He's always just like saying stupid, really. Like he just like messes with everyone before the match and just like even like roasts us sometimes, but it's just him trying to be funny and him just messing with us. So I'd say it would have to be MC.
Probably Alec has the best game day vibes, I would say, just because you know, he's just a vibey person. I think everyone on Twitter always sees it, especially with the Optic fan base that he, you know, kind of showed himself to. So I think he's the vibiest person.
It's probably Alec. I feel like he's always vibing in game day, and all of us are just chilling. But he's always like the one like making us laugh and stuff. So it's gotta be Alec.
I don't know. Like, you guys want to know something crazy? I wore a diaper here, cause I know I'll be on these guys.
I see you.
I see you. It has to be me. The MC and Tyler just sit here and just say, you guys have to bleep this out, but they just say to me every day. I'm just like, dude, screw you guys. And Tyler starts mocking me. Like, no wonder Tyler thinks it's MC. They just gang up on me, start bullying me.
Hello, welcome to the Game Fuel Marquee match. We're in for what I hope is going to be a wondrous one. I'm joined by the incredible Joe Merck DeLuca. Sir, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Glad to have you back, Maven. We all missed you, but as you said,
Should be, well, we hope to be a great match. You know, if we see the LA Thieves that we saw yesterday, FaZe could run away with this one. By the way, FaZe still have not lost on the year quite yet.
They're trying to get over towards generators, but it's just been all locked down by FaZe. Now trying to extend this lead yet again over to a BZ, quickly too easy, takes down 2. Is FaZe locking it down? They've got eyes on mid-map, but up, TJ and Venom able to combine for 2. Now this could be the break inside. 3 drop now for FaZe. Simp the last man alive, and there he will fall. So hopefully you can pick up a good...
I got scanned, bro. I got scanned.
Oh, we got scanned. Ref, we got scanned.
Unfortunately, Celium's game crashed, so we're going to have to get back into it, restart the series. Yeah, if you're Thieves, you're probably pretty thankful. It didn't start out too hot. Maybe you get to rethink things and not let RCs make that big play on rotation to put you in a hole early. The outcome's going to be pretty similar. It's actually probably going to be a worse scoreline this time around, and a BZ is currently on 4 in a row.
Yeah, he's currently on streaks. Here comes a BZ. He's just flying. He is flying. There is 5. Can he find number 6? I like this. Plays his life, realizes the situation that he is in. Maybe ask him for some help for his teammate. Hey, I'm on streaks. Catches TJ. And this could be a worse map number 1 for LA Thieves because there is that artillery coming in. You're going to get set up if you are LA Thieves, but there's going to be a streak coming down on your head.
Yeah, I didn't think it was possible. You know, you just think in this scenario, since you start poor if you're Thieves, like it benefits them more. But
One told you cost, man. I got scanned again, bro.
We got scanned? You got scanned again?
Bro. Yeah.
What the man? He got scanned, ref.
And we are back, getting ready to try this map 1 again. Someone somewhere maybe just wanted to see how badly FaZe can beat Thieves in map 1. It got worse the second time around. We'll see as we try to hop in a third time. From my understanding, yeah, both sides have agreed to go in and play again.
Trying to work the back spawns, and now BZ inside a tool can just focus on the front with his duo and Simp. They're able to take down 3. They take down all 4.
And yeah, they've been very good here as well. Yeah, that Tiny Terror duo just locking it down. A BZ aggressive again. The shot's on point. 5 in a row.
Top loading. Oh! League play, baby. I'll be back. Left cross.
I got scanned. Getting.
One fan.
They're gonna need to put up around 100 points. Stop FaZe from getting 10. FaZe are already in the point. They've got the crossfire on point as well. That's all 4 dead for Thieves, and the map 1 victory hopes for Thieves will die as well. So we managed to stay in the game. We managed to get
how much was it? Like 500
what we all thought was going to happen. The map 1 win for FaZe. The BZ gets it now. Can he catch Shitty 1? It's a double peek. A BZ gets his second of the round, and now a 4v2 for FaZe to close out this map 2.
It's not good. It's humiliating. I mean, they're not capping the point. They are going to stay perfect once again. And there's 1 life left. Uh-oh. Whoa!
Let's go, man! Let's go! Let's go, these kids, man. No,
oh, I love that.
Keep talking.
I love it so much.
You know, already a lot of teams kind of struggle to keep up with us when they already have these set teams and the chemistry and all these months of practice. So you create this new kind of team or like put new players in, it's going to take them a little bit to get used to stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that those teams are switching a lot, and our team just has been playing for like 6 months now, 5 months now, however long it's been. But I feel like our team has got like a lot of chemistry together, and we just know what to do at all times. So it helps us a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Call of Duty League. It's now time for our final match of the day. We will be going at it with the Los Angeles Guerrillas and Atlanta FaZe. Of course, LAG, our home series hosts so far, and boy, do they have a tough opponent today. And Chance, I think this is what, our 4th 3-0 in a row. I think a lot of folks are expecting this to maybe be number 5 in a row, but LAG can keep it together, steal a map, change the stats. Someone has to beat them eventually.
Vivid still spawns up towards New, but players coming through. White Celium, he finds 2 kills. Last player on street dealt with the perfect pitch and the perfect break from Atlanta FaZe, trying to end the game here.
Oh, trying to end the game. RC deals a ton of damage. Now over to Simp, who's got to slow these players down. Right place, right time, shots are on point. The damage is there, and again, the awareness. You can see where he's looking. He knows where these players are coming from. The reads on Vivid, the kill goes his way. Anyone in a chance to stop this one. Can anyone contest? You can get them off the point, but you simply cannot stop them from running this one home. home, Atlanta FaZe.
Shit,
The hard point remains theirs, and while it was a closely fought battle for most of the map.
Sim, oh my. Has he left that angle? He has, just for a moment, not a problem. Nice shots, Abizi almost managing to get it done there. The nade's gonna land, but not do anything. Here comes Apathy. He's gonna find something. Vivid gets his kill as well. Silly from still back here.
We're back, garage.
We can do this. Another one there. That's right. Oh, we're good.
It's about time and LAG, they take the search 6-2 on Miami.
I think when it comes to S&D, I think the reason why we dropped off so much is we didn't really focus on it enough leading up to the major, and we didn't realize how bad we were. We kind of just thought that we could throw some maps in, try to get better at it, and then that kind of started making us fall off a little bit. And I wouldn't even say it was us falling off. You know, a lot of teams studied our gameplay because we were the best S&D team in stage 1, and you know, a lot of people just hammered down on what we do on every single map.
I think we're overthinkers when it comes to S&D. I think we're like, oh shoot, like everyone knows what we do. Everyone's watching our gameplay and making it their own, which like that's fine. We watch everyone else's VODs too, but at the end of the day, I think we're taking everyone's VODs and trying to just play off the way they play instead of playing the way we play. And I've been stressing that a lot in S&D. I'm like, yo, like just play this, just do this with us. Like everyone just do their normal things, and we just gotta go back to the basics of just not overthinking of how other teams are playing. Just play our way. Like we're 4 of the best Call of Duty players right now, and we're just not showing it because we're trying to hard counter teams that we're watching our S&D gameplay, so it doesn't work.
I think that's the biggest question for a lot of fans right now is you put FaZe in a corner, how dangerous do they get? We will soon find out. If it checks every possible corner, but Sim finds the kill onto him. Now Apathy upstairs. No, can't get it done. Final 10. It is all onto Silly. He's got to find these kills and go. 5 seconds now for it. And that's going to be Atlanta FaZe with a 3-2 win. There's no one there. They've just managed to secure it. And my
LAG worked for it, and it was blood, sweat, and tears in the end there.
this could be it. Can Sim slow it? No. 5 seconds for the win. This is to force the game 5 as Silly gets involved as well.
Wow, I don't give a f about the kills. We just don't rotate for some reason. It's actually aggravating.
All right, Chance. Here we go. Final map of the day. We're on Express, and this one, I mean, the spice factor. We're at 3 chilies right now. This is not for the faint of heart. Sim's the last player of the live now inside tickets, and he's playing this one so smart. Big brain, massive brain plays from Sim. It's not over just yet. Silly though, charges forward. My God. And the Los Angeles Gorillas not only looking to take it here in the final.
My God, Arcity, he's gonna fight for it, but the writing is on the wall. It's a 6-0, and that is game 5. That's a big win for LAG. It's their home series after all, and they snapped it there in the final map. Oh my God.
The best S&D team in the game going against the Gorillas, and well, Gorillas show up and beat them 12-2 in round count.
Fuck, this one's so stupid. I feel like we kept hitting in front of that P2 like after 30 seconds.
Yeah,
like, what are we doing?
I don't know, man. There's like no good comms or.
Unless I got that like 3-piece that P5 too, we would have lost that shit too.
Yeah, 100%. But it's just we played so. I feel like there's just like no teamwork, nothing, dude.
I think I played really bad S&D. I think all stage 2 for the most part, my S&D was kind of off. And you know, I don't want to put that on the team because it's definitely an individual thing as well. But it doesn't help when we're always separated and stuff and we're not working with each other. But I just need to be playing better spots and kind of just doing better because I think I was the most like #1 top S&D to like bottom S&D. So I think it's something I really need to work on.
It's easy to win a race like a hard point off just straight gun skill and all that, but I feel like our teamwork wasn't all the way there during that day, and I know I keep saying teamwork, I'm sorry, but that's hilarious how this Major 2 was based off. Like, ask any of our coaches, they'll be like, our teamwork wasn't there. But like, it's just like, when people are off, when people are having like bad days. We hang out with each other all the time, so like, you could tell like my vibe was off, Tyler's vibe was off. At the end of the Express, I'm pretty sure we just said, just hit this bomb site and we just tried getting over with. Like, if we win a round, we win a round, but it's like, we got 6-0, and you could just tell like nothing was going our way.
And of course, when I'm looking at some of their tweets, especially the one from Simp, it just puts a little bit of fear in my heart. He was playing no games, taking no prisoners. Immediately after the series was like, no, that is never gonna happen again. I'm completely pissed off. We're gonna bounce back strong. And I mean, I think maybe 90% of the players in the league that we have, if they tweet something like that, I'm like, yeah, all right, that's what everybody says. When a guy like Simp says like that, I pay attention. It scares me just a little bit.
A very necessary one, all things considered. And again, FaZe are also still looking to tie up that.
I'm not going top 10.
Now, but
I'm not getting Sean. I'm not getting sunned by Shawnee.
Someone smarter than me. Here we go into map number 1. We're going to Garrison, and right off the rip.
I'm full flash.
Streak slow for Asti's going to clean this one up. Here we go. Cruise missile from up high. They're going to dip inside, hope for some cover. Will anyone be found? Ends it like Beckham, and it's going to be 2 back of the net.
With that kill feed coming through, FaZe seals the deal, gets the job done, and opens up their Sunday with a dominant map performance here on Garrison Hardpoint. Easy. Should have gotten the information for Shawnee, and of course he knows the other player's over, so the 1v2. A lot of potential here. Catches him again, and the bomb is down. He's got to know. 8 seconds left, and Mbizi again just needs to time it perfectly. But Shawnee going on the hunt. Doesn't have time to make anything happen, and the patience from the kid pays off. FaZe win the round. Kill not needed.
2-0 up on the series, and they get the express win that they need.
Able to flank, maybe catch these players off spawn. And this timing is great. 1 for Sim, 2 for Sim, 3 for Sim. If he wants it, they're all around him, but he's going to go straight back to spawn. Sim! Oh, Sim, he's a monster! Asti's watched the cross, just going to cut these players down. Oh, good golly, Miss Smalley.
Atlanta FaZe, it's a 3-0 in control, and it is a 3-0 in the series.
Solid match.
When it comes to respawn for our team, I think we're always going to be very, very good because respawn is always more gunfight independent, and there's a lot of little small situations that it comes down to in respawn where your team, if they're super talented, they can just take over. But our team was very good. Me, Alec, and Chris all were very, very good at control in BO4. I'm not going to correlate them and say that they're same. It's the same game mode as it was in BO4 because it's not, because it was specialist, so it played different. But it still has the same concept of control, like the same way it plays and stuff like that. So, you know, I think me, Chris, and Alex, we were so good on United at control that it kind of carried over to this game. And I knew eventually on this game we were going to be disgusting at control.
I mean, they kill everything. There's nothing like everything. When we're on, the game's very easy. But like, I don't like, these are the 3 best players in the game, so it's it makes my job easier. It might not look like it in stats, but I feel like I'm doing my job and we're working really good when we're on.
So Alec coming into the team this year, it brought a lot to the table, not just only leadership, but just how we approach issues and, you know, how he brings them up in practice. You know, a lot of people like might look at the numbers and, you know, they're the first one that people kind of dig at, which I 100% disagree with. You know, Alec has always been the guy who's, you know, he points out the issues that we do in practice. He's not quiet at all with that. You know, he's really good at, you know, motivating each of the players. You know, when he knows, like, you know, MC's quiet one day, he's like instantly like, kind of like picking on him like in a little brother way to, like, you know, get him back into the mood. And he's just really good with everyone on the team. So he's like one of the major reasons why we play so fundamentally correct. And, you know, he's one of the pillars of our team. We wouldn't be where we are without him. And, you know, we were kind of missing that guy last year that could point out what we were doing wrong and correctly find ways to fix it and implement it into the game plan. So when we're playing in matches, we're doing what we're doing in practice. So that's one of like the biggest things is just translating from practice to play and you know, practice how you're going to play. So he's been so huge with that.
Number 1's flanking.
I can count down.
Oh, he got stuck! No, Preston! I told you he got first blood. I told you he got first blood.
MC's right. MC predicts all.
My God.
It has been a wild start to day 3 of Major 2. Keep the insanity up. Let's keep it going. Ultra versus FaZe. I don't think this one was a lock for me to be as insane as that first series, but Ultra, they've got a chance to do it here. But Joe, first let's look at FaZe so far. They've been very good.
Well, this is the reason why we don't think it may not be as crazy as that is FaZe's first overall. They're first in S&E. They're first in hardpoint. They're the best attacking team, and it's by far. And don't worry, this isn't the only page. We got more.
That's only
of it.
page one?
We're gonna keep going. They're first in control. I mean, they're the best. It's just played. They have one loss on the year. They come back from that loss. They destroy everybody in their way. I think for everyone, they are without a doubt the favorite to win this tournament. Can Toronto keep this up, though, is the question.
This is what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just don't see it. Like, we're not on Sullivan's POV. He's on a FaZe 8-2 on a 4 spree. He's killed 3 people. Like, it's just, you lose it in the background of how talented this squad could be. It's tough to pick who to watch sometimes, and he lights it up. 3 huge kills, 5 in a row now for Cell. Still on a tear, 26-12 now as he's inside of the hard point. Little split spawn again from Ultra, but it's picked up. Cellium gets 2. Last guy, this guy had spawned out. That's Fansip has got the position through the mid cut. And it is a 250-113 victory once they get the point. They did not get the point, so I just lied. I lied.
Go, boy.
And it's great first blood. I think one thing that stood out to me too, as a team kill comes in and this map's about to be over.
Okay.
Vance, who we saw, he was getting first blooded on this map, like struggling. Hasn't been the case here. He's been staying alive, playing his life. Abeezy's getting shot from every which way, and Ultra take it to him. Now we've got ourselves a series, a big search victory for Ultra. And this might be why their defense is so good. Already up 5 lives, only 45 seconds remaining. Zempu's at 4-0 is just eating grenades for breakfast. And he's still, no. No. It is not impossible. It takes a moment. Look how fast it's going. Everybody's stacked to the point. Second bit done. Here comes the push through. 2 are going to drop. No respawns remaining. There, everybody falls, and the retake comes in. But that is exactly what I was talking about. Like, it takes one moment, and that was almost done. But the retake simply too strong. They get back onto it.
The only guy left is Insight, and he will fall. FaZe take the control in convincing fashion. They'll go up 2-1.
You had to bring it in that regard, and they're doing it right now. FaZe getting smoked. They've got 6 points on the board.
Don't allow Bans, I think it was, who snuck all the way towards the back to make a play. They didn't allow that. They get the flip. They were down 80. They get this 5th hill. And the slaying has really turned around for Atlanta FaZe. And after all is said and done, as good as a start as it was for Ultra, it is a tied game after this first rotation. It's going to be Arsenes.
Yeah, that's the problem, though.
That's it. There we go. They get all the kills. They flip it. They could win it here still.
Yeah, you have to worry about the contest, but that allows them to flip, and the flip doesn't even...
Yo, everyone listen. Just calm the down. I can't concentrate. No one can concentrate. P3, we've never played a P3 like that. We've never played a P4 like that. Everyone calm down, take a deep breath. These guys are thank God we win gunfights, but against anyone else, we lose that. All right? Everyone relax. Take a deep breath. Tyler, you're going hard as you're smoking everyone, but your comms are like just a little too much. Like you're kind of like weak instead of like you got this for us. Like on P1.
The biggest challenge is obviously matches. Sometimes like these guys are 3 young kids that just are super hyper. So just like they're all cracked out on game fuels or energy drinks, whatever they do. And I'm very like calm and relaxed. So it's like I still have to get used to like the moments where they're just all screaming and tell all of them to shut the up sometimes. And it's like that's good for me. Like I like being that guy, but like I haven't been on top of my stuff lately. So, and they've been going buck wild recently. So we gotta get back to that.
Should be on 5-5. They have defense. The double defense from Minnesota to clutch it up. Let's see.
Yo, what's up, Nick?
MC?
What's up, D? Oh! Come on, man. We need
It's
trades.
Over. It's over. Oh, trade is in.
Oh, no. Dashi called that one shot. Wait, Dashi wanted 6. What the hell? Oh, 2v2.
2v2.
Oh, one shot.
No. Pressure with the subs.
Oh my god. Let's go, Preston. Come on.
Oh, that is
okay, come on. Get height, Preston.
That's a lose full if you're out the gaming. That's a lose full if you're out the gaming.
That's a good round.
They're gonna die on bomb. He's gonna die on bomb. Stanny, what are you doing? Stanny, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
Oh, he's mad at you.
No, please. Nice.
3v2.
You're playing. No.
Nice.
Nice.
Tommy, it's fine.
He's touching the hair. He's touching the hair.
He's touching the hair. Alex, we got it. Alex, we got
Alex not even talking. I don't know what
I'm calling for blood. Ready?
What?
Warming up.
Are you metered out?
Yeah, I'm in the other team too.
Oh.
No!
Might be what matters. Dashy hits the shot. Scum puts one down. Accuracy. No, he wins the gunfight.
I'm going trolling.
He's going to be attacked. Trying to rally across. He's going to hit Xyz. Scum is just holding. Scum is just
Dude, oh my god.
Accuracy.
Oh my god!
No way! Ice man? Oh my god! Oh my god! Nice! Oh my god! Wow, dude, Lamar.
It's 4 in a row right now for Sam. Sitting at 8-3. We'll see. Still a long ways to go, obviously, towards getting any kind of streaks, but this is where they start to really mount up. And the movement is on point. Slash! Snap to the left. Snap to the right. Zip. 7 in a row. Artillery earned. I know it's early in his career, but he is one of, if not the most impressive Call of Duty players I've ever seen.
Yeah, it'll be up there. I mean, ever since he played on the main stage for the first time, everybody knew that it was going to be something special. And well, there's FaZe up. You can do it too. FaZe up. Okay. Gosh. Here we go. FaZe, they get map control, Celium, cruise missile flying on in. Get those streaks, Cell. Game 1 goes to Atlanta.
Let's go. Let's go.
Some ridiculous plays.
So shook on that B3.
It feels like everybody on a green at some point.
No, wait, it was 20.
They're gonna stick to it, and I think what they were trying to do last offense was just wait. Maybe they thought Dallas was gonna throw something a little bit different. Hook is inside ticket booth, and Abizi is able to stay alive. He's gotta be so weak. The nades fly on in.
So
but we're
quick,
doing
right?
4v4. Simpto, he's gonna get beat by Shotzi.
Yeah, I thought that was like a gimme, and then Shotzi just smokes him. His AK-74U just lighted up this map. Abizi now last alive. Shotzi down. Everyone's swarming.
I just got joked for first ball. Good.
6-2 victory for Empire.
Did this show Shotzi killing me that last round yet?
Improvements for Empire.
Knows the push is gonna be coming through court. Now up to 5 in a row. Playing his life in Tiki, dodging the nades. His teammates are working inside a kitchen, and there's the crossfire. Now Cell working on some streaks. So beautifully done playing his life. Can he find number 7? Yeah, why not give it to him?
Pressure here. There's the second streak. 10 in a row from Cell to close out the round.
This is gonna be the last push here. They're gonna group up, and hello. That is a cruise missile coming in. He's gonna shoot him, and he finds 3.
Well, their thought was we're gonna run into kitchen, but there were 2 FaZe players there, so they just stopped.
Go into here.
And then
Let's go, boy. Let's go.
Go, baby.
Throughout the pool.
I think Dallas is a team that is pretty much the closest to us in terms of like skill and chemistry and everything. So I think we just, we played against them so much in the first 2 years of the CDL that I think we're just 2 teams that understand how close matches are going to be with each other and like kind of the work that we have to put in. So it's always going to be a battle between us 2, and I think us being ahead is just kind of us being ahead in Cold War right now.
Just contest the time. Make sure you have spawns for next. They're doing exactly that. They surge on forward. Hook ready and waiting. Hook will take down 2 before he touches down one-on-one on the other side. This one-on-one is huge, and Simp again. But the spawns are still there, bottom right for Empire. They can fly on forward. 5 points needed for FaZe. You've got to race in. Empire sprinted across. The contest is here. Who comes out on top of the board?
Oh my god! Let's go! Get the out!
Go!
Go!
Go! Chris, you're disgusting. Go, baby.
Go!
Dude, watch how I die here.
Whoa!
What the?
What am I playing? Wait. This is allowed?
I think with going up against Dallas, I feel like our team has a lot of pressure, and we have a lot of we want to prove that we're the best team in the league, which we can at times. And again, teamwork's getting brought up as everyone thinks they're the second best team or the first best team, whatever people's opinions. With Optic, we're gonna go our hardest. We're gonna show our best teamwork, our best gun skill. We're gonna wait for each other, and against lower teams, like I'm not gonna say any teams, but like no one but besides Dallas and Optic, like we're gonna be like, yo, let's just gun them. And it's like that's not our mindset, but like at the end of the day, it's like we wanna show people how good we are. Besides like just all of us dropping 1.1s or 1.2s, like someone wants to go out there and go flashy. And I think that's what I feel like BZ did versus Toronto, and it proved like we had the gun skill to do that by ourselves, like single-handedly take over series, and he did. But Dallas, we know we have to play our best game. That's pretty much what I'm trying to get at, and we play our best game against those guys. Besides that S&D Express again, I think we got 6-1 or 6-2, and it's just not pretty. But the other 3 maps, I'm pretty sure the checkmate hardpoint was close, but the other 2 were kind of like blowouts, I believe. But yeah, we just know we have to bring our best game against those guys.
What's up, motherfucker? Very nice. Very, very, very nice.
God damn!
It's time, boys.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Seemingly indomitable Atlanta FaZe again. They have come into this the favorites. They are now in the grand finals, and I think the team that pushed them the furthest, maybe Ultra, Empire at times, the winners finals of RST selling the BZ and Sim. They are truly starting to cement themselves into the pantheon of Call of Duty legends.
Get them pinned back in their spawn, and BZ starts off 3-0. And again, if you start letting these players get hot, it might get out of control real quick. 4-0 already for the young man.
So BZ now holds the line, a big 1v1 against Vance, and this is huge chance the win could still be had here for Atlanta FaZe. There's no one in position for Toronto Ultra. Bar Cammy now, who has to make the run alone. A BZ though guns him down and
Good job.
Holy map number 1. Not without some shenanigans from Ultra. That is it.
There they go, it's going to be a duet. Again, here comes the artillery, completely flattening the back alleyway. Vance, he finds the kills upstairs, that's 2 of them, and Celium gets blown to pieces.
The artillery comes in play, and that's going to be 6-3. Ultra, they strike back on Miami.
Now there's 10 seconds to make the run across map and get onto the B point. Insight's there! Insight's there with 2 massive kills. 3 seconds to go. Is anyone able to contest? No. Once again, Toronto Ultra
stunned. Nice try. Shock and surprise us. Damn, takes the control from FaZe. Yeah, we should have kept going A, bro.
Trying to flood through the front, but the setup right now super clean. Selling though can't win the gunfight, but the trades are certainly in. They're trying to flank, they're trying to go everywhere, and Simp kills them all.
Simp, there's number 7. Keeps the spree alive. There's another one to be had here. If he can get it, no need. He can't catch it in
Go, let's go. Good comeback.
Tie the series up.
BZ looking to continue the dominant streak he's had. Vance is the last player left alive, and it would be an absolute miracle if he can land it, and not a chance.
Let's go, baby!
Nice, go out.
Talk about going big when you need to. Talk about going absolutely huge on a map that you desperately needed to see FaZe win.
Toronto Ultra go plus Ultra there on raid control. Tie the series up 3-3.
Celium, the last player left alive. I tell you what, it may be Express, but right now, Toronto Ultra are making FaZe look like zombies. It's more like Train to Busan.
All right, checkmate. All right, boys. Let's go. Everyone take the hits. Come on. All right. Good.
On Express, Toronto Ultra are at tournament point.
10 seconds for the win now. It's just it. Ultra holding it down. They've got 5 seconds for the win. Simp's going to contest. He's going to get cut to pieces.
And what do you know? The greatest underdog going into the tournament. They take the best team in the league the whole way, and they get the job done. Not only do they do it at a respawn, they truly are Ultra as ladies and gentlemen. I cannot believe what we have seen today. Toronto Ultra have just taken the major from Atlanta FaZe.
Just lost so much full, bro. Oh my god. That shit didn't happen again, bro. We're not losing a map ever again.
We all know they showed up that day. They beat us, Minnesota, and Dallas, which people are saying one of those teams are the team to beat, like, or all those teams are the team to beat right now, and they did it. Like, it was probably the best showing you ever seen out of a team in, I think, ever, maybe? I don't know. It's crazy what they did that day. Like, you gotta give them tips, like props for that, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how they come out this major.
Well, I mean, with any team, if their sub players are not missing and kind of doing everything perfectly, it's really hard to stop. And then you combine their ARs that were also not missing and doing everything right that event, and it just becomes unstoppable. It was kind of like us playing the best version of ourselves in grand finals, to be honest. Like, obviously the format didn't help us, but you can't take anything away from Toronto. They played probably some of the best COD they've ever played in grand finals against us.
This format, I kind of preferred the first major format, since we got to play winners finals and then we got to play the grand finals. That way we have, an actual good, basically a good warm up going into the grand finals, at least, where we get to shoot our guns against other players. I mean, this past major, we literally got to scrim 3 maps, maybe even 2. I think it may have been 2 maps at 2 p.m. and we didn't play till 7 p.m., which, I'm not even gonna make an excuse as that's the reason why we lost, because it wasn't. They played way better than us. We literally had no teamwork the whole finals. Our teamwork was a disaster. It was literally terrible. No small talk, anything. So I'm not even gonna make that as an excuse. They literally just played way better COD than we did, and we played awful. So that was really the biggest thing to take away from that. We didn't play as a team at all.
I think the lessons we learned were we were too cocky. I think at the end of the day, it's something you don't really you don't really notice until it comes up, where it came up in our Gorilla series, where we weren't playing the way we were in Major 1 with our teamwork, our just moving around the map together in S&D, the simple, I'm pretty sure, and our control was really, really good. That's I think the only controls we lost were in grand finals, is that if that just showing us we had an off day too, but we came out, won Major 1, all of us said after Major 1, we got to work on our controls because it was our weakest game mode. Go to Major 2, didn't really talk or worry about S&D, because obviously everyone thought we were the big dogs and that, got exposed. Now Major 3, we just got to find a clean balance of working on call outs, making sure everyone's going super hard in scrims, making sure we're actually taking S&D serious in scrims, going over controls, going over breakoffs, because people are realizing what we're doing on breakoffs, and just actually putting that extra effort in. And Major 1, we watched VODs every day. Major 2, we watched VODs here and there. Major 3, we're back on our VODs again. So it's something we got to realize we can't get that cocky anymore. We did what we did during Major 1. We proved people were doubting us because we lost the kickoff. We lost. We didn't lose anything else, but Major 2, we got exposed really bad, and I don't think it was. I think other teams started to learn more about us, and we weren't really worried about that. But obviously, it came back and bit us in the ass. But again, it wasn't any of us trying to be cocky or be ignorant about any of this. It happens to the best of us. It happens to everyone, and we all learned from that. So. At least I did. I learned that we weren't going as hard as we could, so it's a lesson learned.